Today I am going to discuss about the transformer protection. You can see it in the picture. This is our transformer, which is installed in our switchyard, outyard, means switchyard. Next, we will transformer definition and type and protection. Why we are giving the protection and protection GT, UAT, unit auxiliary transformer protection, distribution transformer protection, action to be taken. Means generally the transformer is the static device used to transform the electrical energy from one alternative circuit to the another without any change in the frequency, because we are only changing the voltage level. We step up and step down with the help of our transformer. This generating station, where the with the help of the generator and turbine, with the help of steam, we are generating in power plant. We are generating the power electricity at 11 kV and 22 kV. This is the generating type of transformer. With the help of a step of transformer, we step up the 11 kV and 22 kV to the 765 kV and 500 kV and 345 kV, 230 and 138 kV. With the help of transmission line, we transmitting to the consumer, different consumer, that is the service transmission customer, primary customer and secondary customer. This in between that one, the substation step down transformer is installed. With the help of this substation step down transformer, we are stepping down with the different voltage level according to the requirement of the customer. Means for the wheel, for the household consumer is the 240 volt and 120 volt. For primary consumer is 11 kV, 13 kV and 4 kV, and the sub transmission customer is 26 kV, 69 kV, somewhere the 33 kV, whatever the requirement. Means industry load 33 kV and 132 kV is there. Next, transformer is the single phase transformer. P income is equal to VI, means P outgoing is equal to I VI. And so whatever the power will come, it will power out. There is no any change of the power. Power will be constant, no change. VS by VP is equal to NS by NP is equal to IP by IS. These are the ratio. Three-phase transformer, you can see in the picture. Power transformer, distribution transformer, oil cooled dry type, interconnecting transformer, major part of the transformer, HV winding core type. This is the transformer, a small transformer which there is transformer, too many parts is there. Main transformer, tank, radiator, conservator, explosion vent, lifting lugs, air release plug. Main tank is for inside the oil is filled, radiator is for cooling purpose, conservator is for protection, and the once the oil is expanded, it will circulate. Explosion vent, in case of any fire inside, the fault will come, means explosion vent will be help to protect the equipment. Lifting lug, with the help of the lifting lug we can transport easily. Air releasing plug, oil level indicator is there. Tab changer, means sometimes you have to need more voltage, then you can, with the help of tab changer, can adjust the voltage level. This is the manual and big transformer. Wheels, HVLV bushing, filter, valve, oil filling plug and drain plug and cable box. Wheels, HVLV bushing, filter, valves and oil filling plug, drain plug and cable box. Next, you can see in the picture there is a winding, open winding, RYB is this is the transformer internal winding. This is the other transformer internal winding and connection. This is the tap changer connection. Why the protection is needed? You can see in the picture, the due to the protection fail, the transformer is burned condition, means this winding is too much costly, and also the production will be lost. That's why we giving the protection, so the protect your equipment and also protect your production cost. Operation of the power network become the difficult. Lead time involving the repair high, cost involving the repair high, and type of the installation breakdown, phase to ground fault, reduce the cooling, overheating due to the over excitation, and oil contamination and leakage, aging of the insulation, turn to turn fault and overloading. Next, protection transformer failure statics, means generally the transformer fail due to the boost. 9% fault is coming in transformer in boost. And next is the winding, 19% fail in the winding, and 6% tap changer and shield and leads is 6%. Data require the selection of the protection scheme. Particular of the transformer is KVA, voltage ratio, connection of the winding, percentage, impedance, neutral point, earthing value of the resistance, whether the indoor or outdoor, oil field with without conservator, length and cross section of the connecting lead between CT and relay pan, fault level at the power transformer terminal, and network diagram showing position of the transformer. Element of the measurement, generally we are measuring the transformer current, voltage, power, frequency and equipment of in the protection system is current transformer, potential voltage transformer, protective relay, circuit breaker, NGR, neutral grounding, resistance, protection circuit. How we are going to protect? This is our breaker. Okay, this is the protected, is our metering CT. This is our protection voltage. With the help of the CT and PT, we metering and comparing the current and voltage, and the relay is anytime seeing this activity. Any fault in the over voltage over current will be happen in between this first part, then relay will operate and operate to the our breaker to open give the command to the breaker, and so that our equipment will be protected any fault will come in case of the any fault condition. GT differential protection 87, GT generator, GT UAT overall differential protection, GT restricted earth fault protection, GT is overfluxing protection, over current protection, earth fault protection, but focus full strip phase, PRV trip, winding temperature trip, oil temperature trip, like twin auxiliary transformer differential, UAT is restricted earth fault protection, HV side over current backup protection, earth fault protection of the LV side of the transformer, LV side over current earth fault for backup protection, focus full strip, PRV pressure relief trip, and winding temperature trip, oil temperature trip, all such trip, differential protection. We now you discuss about the differential protection. Means there is a primary and secondary. Means HV side, MV side. There is a two CT is installed with the any differential I1 and minus I2. Means there is a differential is zero. Means okay, there is no any problem. Once the difference between the two CT current, then it will operate the operate the breaker and trip the circuit and protect the transformer. Means any fault will be occur, that time the differential protection will operate. Biasing is considered in the different protection for constant error such as the magnetizing current proportional error, additional stabilization considering CT situation during the high current. You can see in the picture differential protection how is working. Restricted earth fault protection principle, it is the restricted earth fault, it protect the one zone. Means this is the limited zone it will protect. And based on the Kirchhoff law require the CT of the identical ratio and rating at the phase and neutral connection. For external fault the CT have the dissimilar polarity forming a series connection and current is negligible. For the internal fault the CT have the similar polarity forming a parallel connection, thus the adding of the current and operate the relay function to overfluxing protection to detect the high induction in generator and transformer and prevent from the quick saturation of core and large ET current losses. Cause the transformer overfluxing might be arise following reason. Hence the high system voltage generator full load rejection for anti-effect with the light loading transmission line, low system frequency generator excitation at the low speed with ABS. For current protection given in the LV side of the primary protection, HV side backup protection, IDMT and DEF time as applicable need to be coordinated for the time and current with the downstream protection directional if the power flow is bidirectional. Earth fault protection 51 NGT generator transformer vocal strip connected between the generator and main tank, the formation of the gas or sudden pressure inside the transformer, and top float is for alarm and bottom float for the trip. Pressure relief dry strip, high temperature indicator, basically a pressure gauge, have a sensing bulb, capillary and Borden tube filled with gas, have two switches, one for alarm, one for trip. Winding temperature indicator, the basically, and the high temperature indicator. Additionally, heating is supplied by the resistor in which the current flow is maintained, which is proportional to the load current. Transformer size is less than 5 MVA, but source relay, high temperature trip, winding temperature trip, pressure relief trip, device trip, over current protection, earth fault protection test on the transformer, the measurement of the insulation resistance, measurement of the winding resistance, measurement of the voltage ratio, verification of the vector group, no load loss and excitation current management loss, load loss and impedance voltage measurement, testing of the transformer oil BTV, moisture magnetic balance and oil DGA. Due to the excessive electrical or thermal stress, the transformer oil produces the mixture of the hydrocarbon gases, which give the indication of the type of the fault and material associated with the fault. It is recommended to do the DGA for the transformer for the 145 kV, and the gas content in the oil given an indication of the overheating of the oil, arcing the oil, and overheat arcing of the insulation material, so that the appropriate action like reclaiming or refilling of the oil can be taken at appropriate time. Origin of the fault gases, corona or the partial discharge, paralysis or the thermal heating are these three causes differ mainly in the intensity of the energy dissipation per unit time per unit volume by the fault. Most severe intensity of the energy dissipation occur with the arcing and less with the heating and the least with the corona. Temperature at which the gases involved, methane CH4 to greater than 120 degrees Celsius, ethane 120 greater than 120 degrees Celsius, ethylene 150 degrees Celsius, acetylene greater than 700. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe and share. Please subscribe my channel and promote.